Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a short and quick video. We're going to be taking a look at ASML stock and see if it will be a good investment to add to our portfolios. If you've never heard of ASML, they're an innovative leader in the semiconductor industry. They provide chip makers with everything they need, things like hardware, software, and services. Now, currently, ASML is down 29.53% year to date, which is about $281. This is a Dutch company, so when you turn it over to USD, this is what the value of the stock is. Now, the 52-week low of the stock is 578. We're very close from there, and the 52-week high is 1,110. ASML can be considered a technology company. If you take a look at their market cap, is 256 billion. However, they have a low PE, or what I consider to be a low PE for this type of company, of 30, and they pay an amazing dividend of 1%, which is one of the main reasons why I'm taking a look at this stock. Now, they are expecting earnings this Wednesday, which is April 16th, and the expectations or the estimates are very good, something like an increase of around like 80%. I saw it somewhere online, but that's not confirmed yet. It's just an estimate, so we gotta wait for tomorrow and see what happens. So that's when you have to consider investing in the stock beforehand or after the earnings. If you think it's going to be good, I think investing beforehand might be good for you. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, so please do your own due diligence. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Wall Street analysts are saying about this company. Out of a 5 buy rating, they have a 4.23. That is a total of 39 analysts in the last 90 days with 21 strong buys, 8 buys, 9 holds, 0 sells, and 1 strong sell. Now, this isn't the intrinsic value we're going to be taking a look at, but as you can see, the price forecast for this stock, it's about 750 on the low end. We are below that at the moment, an average of 968 and a high of almost 1,200. Now, if we take a look at the earnings, we can see pretty much throughout 2024 and throughout 2025, they are expected to beat their earnings year over year. And if we take a look at their annual EPS estimates, it going from 27 to 32 by December of 2026. And from December of 2025 to December of 2026, they're going to do an extra $4 billion of revenue. Now, before we take a look at the intrinsic value of the stock, let's go ahead and take a look at its PE ratio compared to its EPS compared to its stock price to determine if the stock is overvalued at the moment or if it's at the right price. And then we're going to take a look at the intrinsic value to see how much we should pay for the stock. Now, as you guys just saw here, the estimates, it's expected to go from 27 to 32 starting in 2026. So that's a huge bump. And their PE ratio is currently at 30, keep in mind. And by 2026, it's expected to be around the 20. So you got to take into consideration this company, you're going to be paying less per share per earning, and you're getting it at a very low price now. So let's determine if it's a good investment. For example, let's just take a look. In June of 2024, the company had EPS of 18. They had a PE ratio of 54, and the price was $1,000. Fast forward to, let's say, the last quarter of 2024, the PE ratio was 33. The EPS was 20. So let's get some check marks here. PE ratio below what it was in June of 2024. EPS is higher of what it was in June of 2024, and the price is lower of what it was in June 2024. So what does this tell you guys? You're getting a cheaper company with more sales at a lower price. So is it considered a good value? Is it a high price still? Is it overvalued? I don't know. So let's go ahead and take a look at the intrinsic value. Now, for the intrinsic value, you're going to need two things. You're going to need this ticker symbol. You're going to need the growth rate projection for the company. We're going to plug that in right now. If you want to know, guys, when I buy, when I sell stocks, and I'm going to be uploading this intrinsic value calculator soon, there's a link in the description to my Patreon. It does help support the channel, and you also know when I buy and sell stocks real time. So if you're interested in that, please head over to the Patreon and you'll see it there. Right here, we got to type in ASML. Boom. This is not the growth rate for ASML, so we got to go ahead and find that, which is my favorite part of the video. You're going to type here ASML future growth rate. I'm sorry for that terrible spelling. What is growth? I don't know. Let's just click this, and usually I like to use Simply Wall Street. Go ahead and click that, and as you can see, they're expected to their earnings to grow at 15%. We go back to the calculator, we type in 15%, and as you can see, guys, the intrinsic value of this stock is $841. And if you go with the analyst revised formula, which is the strictest formula in the world, you know how analysts are, it's worth $427. The stock is currently at 672. But even though this is on the green, guys, I like to buy stocks with a margin of safety. So unfortunately for me now, it's a little bit of a hold. Maybe when it was at the 52-week low of the 500s, it was a good time to buy. But if I want to buy this stock with some room to be wrong, with some room to see what's going to happen with all this tariff thing, if the market drops, I want to be somewhat safe. I don't want my portfolio to go down so much. So I should be buying the stock at around $400.86. Do I think ASML is gonna go down to $400.86? No, I don't think so. Okay. I think the good price was around the 550, 620 range. I think that was a good price to buy it. We're not so far off. I mean, there's still room to grow on the upside. As you can see, you have potential for 25 and 11%. But again, it's just how you see the market, what you think of the company, what you think of the future of AI and semiconductors, what do you think is going to happen there. So yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Is this a good buy? Is it not? Let me know in the comments below if you have it in your portfolio, and if you do not. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.